And it was my neighbor who taught me how to make the best creamy macaroni. Now I want to make this recipe every day because it turns out so delicious. I add 5 ounces of chopped bacon. I wait for the bacon to brown well. Then I add 1 calabrese sausage cut into small cubes. I let the calabrese fry a bit. Now I add 1 chopped onion that will bring even more flavor. I also add 1 teaspoon of chimichurri and 1 teaspoon of sweet paprika to enhance the color and taste. I mix everything well so the seasonings combine. Then I add the macaroni. I'm using the ring-shaped kind that works perfectly in this recipe, but you can use whatever you have at home. I place the pasta on top of the calabrese, bacon, and onion. This way, the macaroni absorbs all the flavor from the sauté. I do everything directly in the pressure cooker. The first time I made it this way, I loved it because it's a different and very practical method. Now I add 1 packet of tomato sauce to give color and flavor. I spread it well over the macaroni so it cooks together. Then I add hot water until it completely covers the pasta. I close the pot and let the macaroni cook under pressure. Here it's already well cooked to the ideal point. I release the pressure carefully and open the pot. The macaroni turned out perfectly cooked. As you can see, nice and separate and appetizing. It's really delicious with the seasonings well combined. Don't let it cook too long so it doesn't get mushy. Now I add 1 can of drained corn, 7 ounces of ham cut into cubes, and also 7 ounces of mozzarella cheese cut into small cubes. I add everything together with the macaroni to mix well. I also add 7 ounces of cream cheese similar to ricotta, spreading it all over the pot so it combines with the other ingredients. This is a super complete macaroni dish, made entirely in one pot, which makes it much easier. Now I add 7 ounces of heavy cream, mixing well to give it that irresistible creaminess. I turn the heat back onto medium temperature. This way it starts heating and the ingredients melt together, combining the sauce with the macaroni. It makes plenty, perfect for the whole family. Notice I use little pasta, and yet the pot is almost full. If you prefer, you can do it in a regular pot without pressure, just adjusting the time. I like using pressure because it's more practical and much faster. I mix everything very well, making sure it's nice and even. Now I place slices of mozzarella cheese on top to melt. This macaroni turns out really delicious. I put the slices directly like this and sprinkle a little oregano on top. Oregano is a must because it gives that characteristic flavor that goes perfectly with pasta. I close the pot and count just 1 minute so the cheese melts completely. Now the cheese is already completely melted, covering the macaroni. Look at the incredible creaminess this macaroni got. It's wonderful. Here you can finish however you like, maybe with more herbs or a bit more cheese.